One of the best things that 2K definitely did this year was make it so that defensive settings can actually save, and you don't have to actually do them every single game, which is really good. I mean, obviously the option is still there just in case you do need to make adjustments, because that's bound to happen. You're going to end up playing somebody that maybe your settings just don't work for, and you're obviously going to want to switch them up. But like I said, though, best thing that they have done was make it so your settings actually do save. Now, again, some people do ask me, like, where to even find this menu, and that is what I'm going to be showing you guys. So when you guys are in your lineup screen here, you guys are going to go to coaching, and it is under coach game plan. This is what you guys want to look for, because this will have your defensive settings, and this will obviously save it for every single game and everything like that. So we are going to be showing you guys today the best defensive settings you guys can run to be successful in unlimited and limited. Now, don't get me wrong, you're still going to take some losses because they still haven't fixed the issue where when people quit out, you do get losses, which is very unfortunate, because you guys can see by my beautiful limited record that it's annoying. Let me tell you, it is legitimately driving me nuts, the amount of people that quit because they see my team and then I get a loss for it. Literally the most ridiculous thing I think I've had to go through. But regardless, it is what it is. So let's get into the defensive settings, though, and kind of talk about what I think are the best defensive settings for you guys to run in this game. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into this video and show you guys the best defensive settings that you guys can run. Hey guys, if you guys need anything, whether it is online or offline grinding, hit up my man Rose NBA. The link to his Twitter is in the description down below. Really fast, really reliable, and is going to help you guys get through domination, clutch time, triple threat, whatever you guys need. Now, I think the two most important settings to start off with are definitely going to be the on-ball and off-ball pressure. These two obviously dictate how your AI is going to play. Now, I will say that the AI is very smart in this year's game, which is really good. Now, in previous years, you would want to do something similar to like this, smother and tight or tight and tight. These were actually really good. This year, I don't think that that is actually all that much of the move, to be honest with you. So let's start off by talking about on-ball pressure. On-ball pressure is really important because, again, this is going to be the setting that literally dictates what your AI does when the person has the ball in their hands, right? Now, again, I used to put this on tight, but the problem is a lot of players this are like, because obviously we're still in season 1, a lot of players don't have that defensive, even with clamps, like they still don't have like that defensive, like, I don't know, strength, I want to say, to the point where like they just get blown by, and you kind of don't want that happening because a lot of people do slash this year. So in my opinion, on ball pressure, you're actually going to set this to moderate. Now, this is again going to be close enough to still contest a shot, because when you contest a shot, that changes the green window, and the green window is already small enough this year. So having that pressure still there a little bit, but being far enough back to where you're not going to get blown by, I feel like is pretty important. Off-ball pressure, I feel like you can get away with using tight still. I mean, the only issue is that backdoor cutting is on next gen and current gen. So a lot of people do take advantage of that, which it is smart to do. And again, it is a little annoying because, you know, like I said, it's just you're going to be getting backdoor cutted all game. So I would leave this on tight. If you really wanted to, though, you guys can put this on moderate. But I mean, like I said, I normally stick with these both on moderate, and I feel like I've had some pretty good success with both of these, again, on moderate. Again, though, you could feel free to change it as much as you want. Now, the on-ball screen and on-ball screen for the center, there are two things that I mean, again, I used to have, not that, I don't know what the hell. I used to put these both on go over. Now, again, this could be subject to change throughout the year. As of right now, with where shooting is, I truly think the best thing to do is to go under. And the reason why I say to go under is that a lot of people, and I mean like 9 times out of 10, the people you face, they're not going to be greening their shots. If you're finding that they are greening a lot of your shots, absolutely switch this back to go over. But like I said, I feel like 90% of the people you play, you can literally put this on go under. So when they're spamming screens, you're not going to get stuck in those situations where your center is going to be, you know, kind of just getting, or I'm not your center, whoever's getting hit by the screen is not going to just be getting blown by every single time because they're trying to fight over it instead of just going under. So I do think go under is definitely the move. When it comes to hedging, I think you guys can again get away with two options here. I think you guys can either set this to no hedge, or you guys can put these both on soft hedge. The reason why is that this is again both preventing the drive. Like, you're going to give up a little bit more of like I said, maybe like a jump shot. But again, a lot of people are not really going to be greening as of right now. So I legitimately think that you guys again can get away with either no hedge or soft hedge. What I would do personally, like as of right now, is probably set this on no hedge and just kind of play the defense myself, because I feel like that is probably going to be the best case scenario for me. I play it primarily on ball anyway. I don't like letting my CPU play my defense, so I'm normally switching back and forth regardless. So this setting is still really good though if you guys again want your center centers to be playing up on the screens and everything like that. If you're finding that you're getting kind of killed on pick and rolls, you can kind of mess around with this. But like I said, no hedge, I feel like as of right now is pretty solid. Now, when it does come to stay attached, there's going to be like a little bit of a weird skip right there. And the reason why is because I actually was kind of reading this a little bit and kind of realizing that honestly, I originally had this on yes, but I genuinely think you could probably put this on no as of right now. Again, play around with this a little bit and see what you like and what you don't like. But again, if you guys do play on ball, I mean, if this is going to limit, again, you know, pick and rolls rather than pick and pops, again, most people are not going to be shooting with their centers and everything like that, because again, most people are not going to be greening like that. So I honestly think you can kind of play around with this. This is another setting where I think you guys can kind of, again, go back and forth with. I'm going to just leave this kind of on automatic as of right now. But I think, again, you could literally go either way with that one. So the final defensive setting here that I'm going to be talking about is definitely drive help and the screen help rules. I would put this on no help. And the reason why is that even still, I understand I've been talking primarily about how people can't shoot this year. But one of the biggest things when it does come to shooting is the fact that I think anybody can green when they're wide open. You know what I mean? Obviously, if there's a little bit of a contest, it's gonna mess up the green window and everything. If someone is planting their feet, they're wide open, they catch that and they're ready to shoot, that is gonna be an easy shot to green. So having your guys just drop the corners and rotate again for literally no reason is still something you definitely don't want in this game. So I would 110% make sure that these are both set to no help, and I would just honestly hope, or I would say that you would hope that you're not gonna end up getting anything. Or you're not going to end up, just leaving the corners wide open. Now, this is actually a new setting as well. I just realized this now. Let me just want to see if there's anything. I mean, I think there is a few. Transition defense. I like this. I genuinely like this a lot. So again, you guys can change this too. I didn't even know that this was here. I'll be completely real with you. So there's auto, there's no threes, and then there's wall up. I actually, again, really like the fact that you could change which one you want to stop on a break. I'm honestly going to set this to no threes because I feel like, again, I could defend the paint pretty well myself. So I think no threes is a good option for that as well. You guys can, again, kind of play around what you want here. But cutter help rules, the off-ball defenders will help on cutters. Okay, so this is actually probably really good as well. This is, again, what you guys probably want to do is kind of, I would say, realistically, I would realistically put this on no help as well. I would still stay with, again, you don't want people rotating back and forth because I don't think people are going to be getting beat backdoor, and I think that's what it is. That's what triggers a lot of those drop animations. So I feel like if you have these on moderate and, again, you're not getting beat by, I think that cut screen help or whatever being on no help is actually going to be pretty solid. So again, just to kind of go over these settings is why I think that these are what I think are the best. Moderate here, go under for both of these, no hedge on both of these, stay attached. Again, play around with that. Feel free to see what you guys like. No drive help, no screen help, no cutter help, and no threes at the bottom. Again, you can kind of put it on wall up because, again, most people might not be greening. If you go up against somebody that is greening, definitely make sure you have that on no threes because you don't want to be giving up wide open shots all game. So definitely make sure that you guys don't do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if these settings do work for you, and if not, maybe I'll make an updated video and kind of test out some more settings and we'll see what goes on. But I do think that these work. I mean, this is exactly what I run. I actually just cleared out everything and then started, switching it up, or started putting the settings back on to show you guys what I do use. But I have found success in limited, unlimited. Basically, that's it. Obviously, it's the only mode in clutch. Well, yeah, clutch time, it works too. Yeah, so I've had success in these modes using these settings, and I hope you guys do too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.